Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. Happy May. I hope that you guys are all doing amazing at this time. And I hope that this message can bring you some confirmation, insight, healing, whatever it is that you are seeking and whatever pulled you in to watch this message, this reading. Okay. So if you are new here, loves, welcome. I'm Erica. I'm a psychic medium and an oracular priestess. So it's very nice to meet you. And those of you guys returning, welcome back, mi amores. All right. So Cappy, I actually channeled this out a few days ago for you, but I hadn't recorded it yet because I was not feeling well for a few days. Just transmuting a lot of dense energy. So, and I'm sharing that with you guys because, well, one, just to let everyone know, but two, I think that a lot of you guys are going through the same. I mean, energetically, it's very intense at this time, right? Like, we're getting like blasted with X-class, solar flares. The Schumann resonance is just like getting crazy amounts of light coming in. And, where we have been trying to carpet sweep or hide, okay? Like, there's something about shadow work. And that's why I'm sharing about like what I was doing. And, sometimes when you're moving a lot of really intense, darker energy or dense energy, and I can't speak to everybody. I can speak to myself and, some other earth angels and star seeds that, I have met along the way, who are also, big transmuters of energy. Now we're always all transmuting and we're always all manifesting, whether you realize it or not, whether it's conscious or unconscious. But the vibe that I'm getting here is that for some of you guys, you could be stepping more into your gifts, more into your, more aligned with your soul. And so you're releasing a lot of the stuff, we'll just say that, right? Okay, the stuff that holds you back or keeps you in a state of like, a distorted ego or clinging to the outside validations or material realm. It's all about go, 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 hustle, 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 make money, make money, make money, and what I'm getting is like a detachment of those things. So I feel you guys are just really beautifully ascending, but I'm picking up on a very difficult energy. So it's like it's been really difficult for you to surrender, or it's been very difficult for you to be honest with yourself about yourself and your life. And brava to those of you guys who are resonating with this so far, because that means you guys are aligning. You guys are really rising up, okay? But it's been, the word I'm getting is shitty. It's been shitty. And speaking of which, like today, we're in spring and it's been like beautiful, like, high 70s, low 80s, sunny. And then today we get the overcast, the rain, it's only supposed to be for like a day or two, and then it's back up to the, So weather is energy. Everything is energy, right? And what I'm getting is, the weather analogy is that it's like you're starting to get more of like the clear, sunny days of life, okay? But because of what you're moving and processing and integrating and releasing and surrendering and healing and all the things, you have the days of darkness. You have the days of clouds and overcast and maybe confusion. And I'm actually getting the word depression. Okay. So, always, 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 my loves, right? Like if you are feeling just right off, or, it really feels that way, then definitely listen to your higher self and to your intuition and your heart. And, and maybe, you know, seek some kind of professional help with that, okay? But I know that there's a lot of light workers out there, right? We're moving so much stuff, not just for ourselves, but right, collectively for, you know, because when I heal me, I heal you. And when you heal you, you heal me, right? Because we're one, we are connected, all of us, right? We're all just mirrors of each other, of one, you know. So it can be exhausting. It can be absolutely draining. Your energy levels can feel depleted. You could just feel unmotivated, you know, and then you might have days where you're like super motivated, right? So there's something about all of this, okay? So if this is vibing with you so far, my loves, please show some love. Like, thank you so much for all of your love and support, subscribing, for liking the video and commenting. And please know that this is a very safe space, okay? I try to monitor the comments as best as I can, you know, but negative comments or just like comments that are just completely unnecessary, I'm very protective of the collective that comes here. But know that it's a safe space to leave a comment, okay? Yes, I feel this way. Yes, I feel like I've, you know, been moving a lot of like just dense or darker energy. I am the alchemist at this time. You know, we're always the alchemist, whether we realize it or not, right? But you're alchemizing very dense, heavy, leadened energy, lead into gold is what you're doing here. Okay, so let me share with you. So we're 6 minutes in, almost 7 minutes in, and like you know, but if you are new here, I channel, and then of course I tap into the cards afterwards to see what other information wants to come through that maybe I missed or didn't pick up on or whatever. And then usually it's just the cards backing me up and confirming. But for Capricorn, I literally got bigger, better things. Okay, that's like what I was hearing for you guys. Bigger, better things for Capricorn. And then I also specifically got a new cycle of life. And I'm immediately seeing the caterpillar emerging from the cocoon with its beautiful wings. And I'm actually seeing like it like stretch its wings, like right when you stretch them when you wake up, you know, there's this regenerating, you know, vibe, okay, around you guys. Okay, so I feel that there's energy moving in for you that's going to help lift you up. I feel that there's a lot of divine support with that. I feel that what I'm actually getting is a lot of you guys just praying and talking to your angels, to God source, to ascended masters or ancestors. Like you guys have been praying for divine intervention, help surrendering, you know, show me the way, you know, it's all that kind of stuff. And I'm just here to be a messenger to confirm to you that your prayers have been heard. Not only have they been heard, but they're being answered because you willed it into existence. You had faith even when, you know, you felt maybe broken and, you know, like very close to losing faith. Usually that's when we have the biggest breakthrough. It's always darkest before the dawn, right? Okay. So bigger, better things for you guys. Okay. That's the new life cycle. It's an upgrade in many different areas of life. Romantic upgrades, right? We're not going backwards. We're not dating the same people, you know, that we've dated a million times over because it's karmic and because it's a loop, and right? It's about breaking the wheel. And so it's an upgrade. We've leveled up, right? That's what you guys are stepping into in a very powerful way, you know? Then I also got stuff about travel. So you could be planning a vacation, or what I'm getting is a call to travel. So I feel this is career related for a lot of you guys in one way or the next, even if it's not a career that you maybe are pursuing quite yet. And what I mean by that is getting an intuitive notion, hit a pull to maybe travel to certain places, you know, even if it's like, you know, a little road trip just a few hours away from where you live, right? It doesn't matter. It's like certain places on earth are calling out to you, because when you visit, there's gifts for you. Okay. I feel it's highly activating. You know, the moment you step foot on land in, let's just say, you know, the Caribbean, let's say, oh, I want to go on a, you know, I want to visit the Caribbean, or I want to go on a Caribbean cruise, or, you know, Thailand or Bali or Egypt or, you know, Canada. I don't know, you know, I have no idea. It's gonna be different for everybody. But these places are literally calling out to you because they're going to be highly activating. But there's also something there about points of destiny. So it's like, oh, you know what? I've always wanted to go to this place. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You book your vacation, you book your flight, all the things, right? And then you go. And as soon as you step foot on that land, it activates dormant gifts, certain seeds come to fruition that were lying dormant. Ideas flourish. You know, there's something very just activating and invigorating about this. I just saw 144. Hello, hello, my light worker, chosen one, star seeds, all the things. Okay, then I also very specifically got something about scorpionic energy. So, you know, you could be a Scorpio sun and Capricorn rising, you know what I mean? Or Capricorn moon. So just take it how it connects with you, but there's definitely something connected to the scorpionic energy. And that's actually funny because I just used the butterfly and caterpillar analogy. But I put Scorpio in parentheses, question mark, and then I put rebirth. And that's what I'm talking about. It's a new cycle of life, bigger, better things, a time of rebirth, but you're ending some really big karmic cycles that you've been going through for, I'm going to say like 15, 20 years. Okay. All right, maybe like 10 years for some, but I'm going to say about 15 to 20 years. There's this, you've been hitting, you know, these walls, and you've been, you know, going through these like difficult lessons in relationships or love or whatever it is, right? And then all of a sudden, it's like you start just living in more of a sense of like freedom. Like things just start shifting. And that's where you're at right now. Okay. So I got travel, and I specifically also got Africa and the Netherlands. So you could live in these places, be from these places. I'm getting ancestral lands. So for a lot of you guys, you're going to resonate, you know. Let me know in the comments, you know, how that connects with you. I personally have always been very called to Africa, you know, the Mediterranean, to Egypt, you know, stuff like that, right? So this is a time to really like listen to your higher self and where your higher self is pulling you. And like I said, maybe it's not even, you know, somewhere, you know, where you have to fly across the ocean or something, right? Maybe it's something closer to you. You know, for instance, I live in Northern California. Mount Shasta is only, you know, a few hours away from where I live. And Mount Shasta, if you know, you know, right, is the root chakra of Mother Earth. It's, you know, the mountain is where many Lemurians basically travel to, escape to, is more so what I want to say. But it's a highly activating energetic vortex, okay? Like Sedona and, you know, other places around the world, stone circles and all that. So it's, that mountain has been calling me back to her for a few years now, but I haven't gone, and it doesn't go away. It just keeps calling and calling. And then you get more confirmations and, you know, all these things about, you know, Mount Shasta, or someone else is in Mount Shasta, and come to Mount Shasta retreats, this, that, right? So I know over the next, you know, maybe over the summer or something, I'm going to definitely take like a weekend, few days, and go, you know, visit Mount Shasta. Because I need to, because there's something there for me, you know? And that's exactly what I'm saying for you guys too. Okay. Maybe you're being called to Mount Shasta. Okay. All right. And, oh, and then the last thing that I was getting here is I started hearing that song, be my little baby, right? Na, 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 na. Say you'll be my love, darling. I don't know. Say my baby now. I know I'm like singing it all wrong. Okay. That movie is not, that song is from Dirty Dancing. I mean, it's not from Dirty Dancing, but it was in the movie on the soundtrack of Dirty Dancing. So there could be something very specific about that movie, Dirty Dancing. You know, I don't know, the actors in the movie, or just like maybe the music, but that song is specific. So I'm just all 444. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get You know what? I'm trying to like, where do I want to go? Oh, you know what? Let's do some Intuit Oracle. Intuit Oracle. If you guys are interested in their decks, you could go to their website. They have amazing decks. You know, they're really phenomenal, especially if you're like someone who's just starting to learn, you know, Oracle, like you're getting more into Oracle or Tarot, or, you know, it's phenomenal. Okay, whoa, here we go. 2525 AA. Someone could be an AA, okay? If you are, I mean, like, congratulations. Like, that is huge. That is another form of healing. That is another form of shadow work, right? Where we face these parts of ourselves that hold us back or keep us, you know, down in that sense, right? Because why do people join, you know, why do people go to like rehab or AA and things like that, right? Because they want to better themselves. They want to get healthier. They want to kick, you know, some type of like pattern loop, okay? So if that's you, my hat is off to you. Congratulations on that. That is amazing. And even if that's not you and you're breaking patterns, congratulations to you. Like I said, you guys, it's like, it's so powerful what's coming through for you guys at this time. And literally you can't make this stuff up, because I got bigger, better things, new life cycles, specifically heard Scorpio, and then rebirth. The first two cards, I mean, 3 of them came out together. So you could be getting a lot of like 3s, right? 33, 333. You could just be seeing things in 3s, you know what I mean? But anyways, you got the Phoenix, Capricorn. This is literally Scorpio death card type energy in the tarot. We couldn't have got like a more perfect card unless we got the actual death card. So it's exactly what I said. And look at like, right, the Phoenix's wings. Didn't I was seeing the caterpillar come out of the cocoon and stretch its wings out just like that. Okay. Death and rebirth. Immortal. A catalytic heart awakening. Rising up from the ashes of your own fiery flames. You know, oftentimes we have to make the choice, the decision to just burn it all down, you know, and I don't mean literally, like, please, no fires in that regard. But you guys get what I mean. Metaphorically, symbolically, we have to be the one to strike the match and burn our own crap away, our own, you know what I mean? We have to be the one to do it. And sometimes we have tower moments where it forces us into it and it's very uncomfortable. But what I'm getting is like initiative. I feel like you guys are like, just like, you're like, it's almost like an unstoppable force where you're like standing more in your power. You're taking your power back here. You're taking your power back there. And all of a sudden you take your power back here, there. And all of a sudden, what do you have? You have a whole bunch of fucking power. Excuse my French. You have a whole bunch of power that is your power that you've been giving away to outside sources, to people, right? To your job, to work, to obligations. Okay. Confirmation. And then you have the wedding rings and the church. Okay. Some of you guys could be getting married, right? Like you could be engaged. Okay. But what I'm getting here is like, this feels like a resurrected past life connection here. Okay. Where it resurrects this energy. So I feel that there could be someone that you're involved with or you're about to meet, or maybe you already know this person. Okay, where it's a high level partnership and commitment, just like this card says, but it also says agreements, contracts. And I feel that it's a very powerful soul contract being fulfilled here. The church speaks of family values. You guys have the same morals, values. This is someone, you know, where it's just very easy. It just flows. It's very organic. It's not forced. There's not tension. There's not a bunch of battlesome energy or jealousy, envy. You know, it's like you think of like, you know, the one saying in the Bible, right? Like love does not boast. Love, is not envious. Love does not judge. Like there's all these things, right? And that's exactly true. That's exactly right. You know, if it is all those things, then it's not real, true divine love. It's karmic love in that sense, because there's lessons to be learned there. But you guys have been shifting your belief systems, the programming, that the church has instilled within the entire world, right? You are reprogramming your life and your mind. That is another part of taking your power back. Okay. Okay, so I don't know how the owl came out, but it was like just sitting here, and we have triple A. The A is the first letter in the alphabet, right? There's something starting off for you, just like how the A starts the alphabet. Okay, the owl speaks of secrets being lifted, you know, being able to see through the facade of others, yourself, people around you, seeing through your own masks, but seeing through the masks of others. Like you know, the owl speaks of a very wise, intuitive energy. The owl is going to see you coming before you even see the owl, right? Okay. Where are we at? 21 minutes? Okay, so I feel someone could be observing you. It says observant, you know, and this is like a perched, you know, it's often like the spy energy, right? So I feel someone is watching you, and you know, or they see you somehow, or I don't know. Okay, it could be like a divine masculine energy, or just someone who is maybe, you know, more in the masculine energy. I don't know. But we have alpha male, someone who has a will to win, head of the pack, successful, competition, drive, finishing first, lead. Okay. Someone could be a life path number 9, 7, or 6. Okay, the 25th, the 16th, and the 15th. Okay, these could be like specific, like special dates. Just confirmation for some of you guys. Someone who is intrigued by you. Like what I'm getting is someone like seeing you and feeling you as, wow, like I feel like, you know, I vibe with this person's energy. I feel like we have the same morals and values. I feel like we, right, we just would vibe very well. Okay, so I feel that there's just a different energy here. So it's someone who's like very motivated to win per se, like win you over or win your heart. Okay. And what I'm getting specifically is this has been a long time coming. So maybe for some of you guys, this is someone that you've known from the past, or, you know, like maybe someone you went to high school with and you never even dated this person. And then they, you know, circle back around somehow, and right, your paths cross again. And then it's just like, whoa, hello, right? Okay. But this is like definitely emperor type vibes. Okay. We just had a card flip over. OMG, you guys. It's the twin flame card. So for some of you guys, this is a twin flame divine masculine, or just right, more masculine counterpart. Okay, because you could be man or woman and be predominantly in your masculine energy. Okay, but it's like there's been a lot of balancing of energy. I feel for a lot of you guys, this right twin flame. I feel like right, that's what twins do. They reunite, they activate one another, and then they go into a separation journey, physical separation journey of, you know, awakening and healing, right? Back into more of a unified state of consciousness, balancing your yin and your yang. I feel that for those of you guys where you know who this is, you know, you've probably been watching readings. That's probably for a lot of you guys why you started watching tarot and readings, because you met a very powerful soulmate or your twin flame, and then it led you here, right? Your divine partner. So let's just toss labels aside. This is your divine partner. There is a divine partnership. And the first 3 cards out is exactly what I said about a past life soulmate, a resurrection of love, a very powerful soul contract. Okay, whoever I'm talking to, this partnership plays a very pivotal role in, you know, the ascension of the earth and new earth. Okay, so, you know, it says divine partner, heart chakra activation. Wow. The Phoenix says a catalytic heart awakening. someone's heart is being so flippin' activated. I feel like it has been, but I'm also picking up a lot of resistance here. Okay, which, you know, with this like head of the pack, someone who's like, you know, used to finishing first, being in the lead, winning in life, everything I want, I get, you know, that I feel is the distorted ego though, like where it's almost like because of that, you start thinking in terms of like, well, I can get anyone I want. I can da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? But this person, it's like moving from like the head to the heart because of this massive heart awakening and activation that's happening here. Okay. And it literally says awakening, heart chakra activation, reflection, the other self, a catalyst, awakening, soulmate, yin and yang, balancing masculine and feminine energies. Okay. And then we have obviously the 1111 here on the twin flame card. So, you know, another, you know, confirmation or angel number synchronicity that the universe keeps blasting in your face because it's, you know, giving you a message about other things. But I feel whoever this person is, like they're getting all of these confirmations or signs too. You know, even if it's not anyone that you've maybe particularly, you know, met or dated or connected to. You know, this could be someone who, you know, you work with that has a big old crush on you and it's a powerful soulmate, or, you know, someone who, you know, watches you online, social media or whatever that, you know. So let's go ahead and get some romance angels real quick. For some of you guys, whether this is you or maybe this other energy, for some of you guys, there's definitely like the ending or a contract being fulfilled in the sense of karmic completion, where there could be a death happening in some kind of marriage or long-term partnership commitment to align you to here. Okay, so, you know, take it, it's not going to be for everyone, like I said, but whether it's you, you know, this other person, I don't know, but it just was coming through. Rising up from the ashes, a total transformation and complete renewal. Yeah. I love this for you. Okay. So let's get a couple romance angels here. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay, so I was getting, you know, all that channeling about travel, vacations, being called to places. And then the very first card here is like a bride and groom. And they're out in nature and they're like, you know, retreating from the rest of the world, right? Disconnecting, spending time with each other and turning off their devices, their phones, their email. It's literally just like one-on-one attention to each other. Okay, but I'm also getting specifically masculine energy. I'm getting a masculine energy who is like saying to themselves, like, I just need a vacation. I need a vacation. Like someone who feels desperately that they need like just calm and peace and, you know, some quiet time. Maybe after a time of hectic energies and, you know, things of that nature. Okay. Bottom of the deck is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Yeah, I'm telling you. It's, you know, and I've been getting this split energy for a lot of people because so many people who are led to the channel. Yeah, see, look, someone is freeing themselves. They're taking back control of their life. Or they're wanting to. I don't know. One or the other, right? It's going to be different for everyone. But new love. It's spending time alone with a new love, okay? He's down on one knee, giving her a rose. This is always like a proposal energy to me. You know, it could be like just proposing, like, you know, can I ask you out? Like, but I feel like, you know, with the rings and the church and all, right? It speaks of engagement, marriage. And then we have them literally like in, you know, marriage gear here. You know, traditional, whatever you want to say, right? Okay. Someone new or in a new vibration and frequency is coming in to propose an offer of getting to know each other or taking you out or just I'm blown away by you and I can't stop thinking about you and I really want to like get to know you, you know, I don't know, whatever it is. Or I want to get to know you on a deeper level, or, you know, okay. Where are we at? 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up. I'm just going to get a couple tarot cards. Oop. Immediately we get the Six of Wands, and look what it is, you guys, the blue butterfly. The blue butterfly. It's the butterfly that I saw rising from the cocoon earlier, spreading its wings. There is a win, a victory. Okay, someone here is very intent, or they are about to become very intent on you, very focused on you. Okay, and I just keep getting blown away by you. They're blown away. Okay, and that's I think why I was hearing that, you know, Be My Baby song. Bigger, better things, a new cycle of life. Okay. And I'm also getting for you guys though, like, you know, you guys have been, for a lot of you, working very hard. You've, you know, been very, you know, consistent, persistent, you know, you really wanted to, you know, it's a very motivated energy. And I feel it's letting you know here that, yeah, there's victory here for you. It's victory after a long battle. You know, rising up from, you know, all of this chaotic, you know, kind of energy here. Okay, exactly. As I look down, there's the Ten of Swords. Something is over, dead, gone. It is done. There's something done. And that's what I mean about these cycles, because, you know, and I said like maybe 15, 20 years. And I said for some of you guys, like 10 years or whatever, right? Like just take it how it connects for you. If you reflect back on life, 10 years ago, maybe for some of you guys, 5 years ago, but very specifically, we have the 10. Okay, and it's done. There's completion here. And then it leads to a new beginning with the Ace of Swords, that cyclical energy. Okay, you guys definitely have, your third eyes are very activated. There's like this beautiful kind of innocent energy here with like what's coming into your life. It's not toxic. It's very healing. Okay, but you guys had to get to a place of surrender. But your third eye is lit up. Okay, some of you guys could be getting into the esoteric, you know, esoteric world or esoteric knowledge, or maybe you're learning tarot, or, right? And I do plan, I know we're in May, we just, you know, in the beginning of May here, I am opening up my tarot lessons, and I talked about it last month, but if you guys, you know, have been with me, you know, for a little bit, then you guys more than likely know that, like, you know, my mother had surgery, and she's bedridden basically for like 8-9 weeks. So I've been going over and helping her, like, you know, 3 days a week or whatever. And I just, between the channel and clients, etc., right, I didn't want to open up the tarot lessons until we kind of are getting like closer to like the, you know, where she's, you know, she can get her cast off and she might get a walking boot, and, you know, she won't be bedridden anymore. But I didn't want to open up the tarot lessons and then not be able to have the time to, like, you know, work with everybody. So it's a coming. And if you want to connect with my gifts one-on-one through a reading, whether it's general or an Akashic record reading, or you know, I offer like a 20-minute event sesh, like, just, you'll see it all in the description box. It's all there for you, okay? 8 of Cups, wow. Someone is definitely walking away from something, or feeling the need to walk away from something. Because I picked up on that earlier, and now we have the 10 of, you know, we have the 6 of Wands, we have the 10 of Swords, 4 of Swords, which is surrender, healing. Very healing energy here. And then the 8 of Cups. Followed by the 9 of Pentacles, followed by the Magician, followed by the Mother of Pentacles, the Empress. Someone is definitely realizing and waking up to the fact that they have been making choices that did not reflect self-love. And now with this surrender and healing energy and everything I was picking up with you guys. And I think for a lot of you guys, this is you who I'm talking about. Choosing to love yourself and doing things that are aligned to that, you know, and not having guilt over feeling like, oh, that's selfish, or, you know what I mean? Because it's not selfish to take care of yourself. It's not selfish to, you know, end a partnership that drains you and is toxic and has a lot of like bad traits. I'm sure there's a lot of good traits, right? We've all been there where, you know, it's like at first it's like the good, of course, always outweighs the bad, right? And then, you know, a few months in, 5 months in to a karmic kind of partnership, all of a sudden the good starts kind of dropping and the bad starts kind of going up. Then for most, right? And, you know, not all karmic connections and right lessons are toxic, but I am getting a very kind of toxic, just angry kind of, you know, envious, competitive kind of energy. There's something about the scales being very off balance where the negative is like very heavily outweighing the good, you know, but you have sentimental attachment and comfort zone to the good, you know, but someone is putting their foot down. I can see it. I can feel it. Okay. So this is what I've got for you guys. I'm going to just leave this here. I think, how do I want to end this message? Let's do an angel message. Let's see what your angels want to say to you at this time, Capricorn, okay? And I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, the last, like, you know, few zodiac messages that I did, like 4, 5, 6 days ago. I don't usually go this long with the zodiac readings, but there's just a lot of stuff coming through for each zodiac. So, you know, it's a powerful time. It's a beautiful time. It could also be a difficult time, you know, so just keep that faith and keep, you know, surrendering and, you know, just try not to micromanage the universe and outcomes and situations. And what I'm getting is all will be well, right? It's the law of attraction. Okay. Someone could work in law enforcement. I'm actually getting that very heavily here. Okay. Law enforcement, or, you know, I'm getting like correctional facilities, a judge, a lawyer, paralegal. Okay. So you guys catch my drift here, but that's all coming through. So whoever that's for. Okay. Someone, you know, might be going through a divorce. Maybe that's what I'm picking up on. You know, I need to get a lawyer. I need to talk to a lawyer. I need to, you know, figure things out here, or, you know, I don't know. I'm just sharing everything that comes through. Okay. So literally I just talked about like just having faith and like not micromanaging and controlling and just keep that surrender, right? Basically trust. You got to trust and have faith, right? Which I feel you guys have, which is why we have this kind of, you know, vibe going on in the message. But I specifically just talked all about the scales and balance, and there's something very unbalanced and right? Okay, so balance and trust. Like, you can't make this stuff up, right? Okay. So balance. Difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we are able to perceive the light. Both are necessary. This goes exactly with what I channeled out for you guys. And I was talking about how I feel you guys have been like, you know, balancing, and you've been, you know, releasing a lot, and you've been, you know, embracing a lot. And this speaks to that. You can't have darkness without light. You cannot have light without dark. That's why we have the yin and the yang. So very powerful confirmation, Capricorn, about the balance taking place within you, and that your life and your reality in the 3D is going to be reflecting back to you as a mirror, right? As within, so without. As above, so below. Okay. Trust. You are looking at a situation from a purely physical perspective, and therefore you cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven within this event. We, your angels, urge you to trust. for all will work out in the best way possible. Let go of your fear and apprehension and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. Trust, for all will heal in ways you never thought possible. So for some of you guys, you could be going through this 10 swords, 8 of cups right this very moment, or maybe you just went through it, or maybe you're about to go through it, right? So that's why spirit is going, you know, sometimes, like I said, we have to be the one to light the match to like burn it all down, right? That's what I mean. So you guys are exactly what I said. You're the high level alchemist. You're turning lead into gold. You're balancing things out. And because you're balancing, trusting, having faith, these victories are coming in. Okay. And this is a card of surrender, the 4 of Swords, and healing and all the things. Okay. So that is what I've got for you, my loves. I hope that this message, like I said, helps you in some way, guides you in some way, confirms things for you in some way, because 99.9% of the time a reading is, right, sure, there's stuff that comes up that's like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like, I can't believe they're saying this. But a lot of times a reading, you know, is just confirmation of what you are already intuitively feeling or knowing or, you know, thinking and, you know, all the things, right? So anyways, I send love. I thank you guys for being here with me. Thank you again for all of your loving support on the channel. And please feel free to leave a comment and let me know how this connects with you and how you're feeling and, you know, all the things, right? So anyways, loves, have a beautiful day. Happy May. And I'll see you soon.